So we're back on the island. The frame is still here, which makes me feel good. Still feels sturdy too. Now this trip, the goal is gonna be to get the rest of these like support beams, I guess, or I don't know what they are, but the ones that are like these ones in the front going across. I wanna get them so they're as close to every 60 centimeters so that the decking doesn't flex over time. But yeah, we still have these trees over here. I gotta get them cleaned up and then cut them to length so I can get them set up on here. But yeah, if I can do that, get these notched, get these all screwed in, and then get the wood, the decking from not on the island onto the island, that would make me happy for this trip. After that, we can try and figure out how to actually just get the decking on, because I feel like that's gonna be the easiest part. So it shouldn't take too long, but yeah, hopefully I can get all this set up so it's ready for the decking and I can get the decking over here. It is a beautiful day today, so I'm ready to get to work. All right. So we got our decking. It was €1 a meter, and I think we got either 3.6 meter long slabs. We got 143 of them. It should be enough to do the deck, and then we're gonna have to get more at some point to do the actual dock as well. But yeah, it's pressure treated wood. Should last for a while and be good with the weather and everything. Let's see how we get it to the island. So it's gonna be hard to move. We've got to get it down to the boat, and then from the boat, I mean, it's gonna take a lot of trips to get it onto the island as well. Trying to figure out how many we can do at a time. Just did 4, felt very doable. Look at how bent this one is. Kun mä kaadan tän veneen, haluatko se menee sen päälle?
Tuu tänne. Hyppätä. Hyvä.
No ei melkein joo, sama pituisia. Varmaan tänne mahtuu ihan helposti jotain 20.
Ei.
What do you think, 20 at a time?
Then you could try how many books. I want to see that you don't
I am gonna try and get this decking over to the other side. I think it's about a little bit more than 140 pieces of it. We posted on our Instagram story about this, and a lot of people said we should probably just like tie it up and float it across, like just behind the rowboat, but I don't know. I'm kind of scared to do that. I feel like, I mean, maybe it'll float. One, I don't really have any ropes to like tie it together, and it's like pressure treated wood. So I don't know if like, I feel like that might be bad, you know, for the lake if I'm dragging like pressure treated wood through it. But yeah, so I'm just gonna try and put as many in there as I can at a time and just row over, hope it doesn't take too long. Hopefully it goes smoothly and it doesn't take all day. So it seems like we can get five rows of it up at a time. So I'll probably see how high I can get it. It'll be interesting to see how I fit when I like try and row, because like, you know, my legs are gonna be not where they're supposed to be, and my ass is gonna be in the sky. Oh, that's honestly not that bad. It's kind of comfy. My legs fit like on both sides of it perfectly. Yeah, and I'm just going to this side of the island too, so I don't have to go all the way around. I got the first set over there. Wasn't too bad. I forgot the pieces of wood I'm gonna put underneath them so they like stay off the ground because we're probably not gonna be able to get the deck done this trip. All right, yeah, I figured out how I want to do this. So it's gonna be 6 trips total now, and I've done 2 already. The first 2 I did 20 a piece, and now I'm gonna do 25 a piece for the last 100. It shouldn't be too bad. It's actually not too hard to row in there, and it's not a long trip, so. Okay. Because we only have one camera, I'm gonna now move the camera to the other side so you can see where I'm stacking them. I also, this trip, the boat tried to run away, so I had to step in the water to save it, so my entire foot got wet. That was fun. Oh God, can you fix these? Oh. All right, I'm gonna go grab the last set. The last load is here. The goal is going to be to get these cross beam things all set up. I want them 60 centimeters apart so the decking doesn't flex over time. I've got the logs over here, but I have to clean them up and do all that stuff. So I'm going to try and get them all up here and then see what we can do. Okay, so at this point we have 5 of these 6-meter ones going across. I think I'm gonna need, 11 of them is what it would be if I want exactly 60 centimeters between, which would be ideal. I need some more. I've basically used all the wood so far that we've felled. The only one left is this one massive tree that we did, but I used some of that for these foundation pieces on the other side, and I want to use the rest of that, but I feel like it's too thick for this one. Like, a lot of these are smaller trees, and if I do that, I'm gonna have to make some massive notches on it and stuff. It feels like it's too nice, too big to be used on this stuff, and it would be a hassle to move it around and do all that stuff. So I need to get more trees. I think maybe 2 more should be good. And I guess also a lot of people have been saying in the comments and things, it's aren't you supposed to let the logs dry out before you use them and stuff? And yeah, from what I researched, you at least 6 months at the minimum, and the longer the better before you use them. But we're just building a deck here, and this is my first project. I wanted to do something this summer and like learn and figure out how it worked. I'm curious to like see how much the wood bends and how much it moves and that kind of stuff, because it's like I have heard and researched that it does, you know, when it dries out, it contracts and it twists and it cracks and it does all these things. So it's like I'm curious to see myself what it does and how much it affects it, because I mean, I have no personal experience, just from what people are saying online. And like I said, this is just a deck. We want it for our tent while we're trying to get the sauna and stuff set up. This is more a project for me to like learn how to do things, and it's like if it ends up not working or because the wood is wet and stuff turns, it's like I feel like I'm gonna learn more from it than maybe the utility of the deck. So yeah, we're just gonna have to see how it goes. But yeah, like I said, we need a couple more trees. So I just thought about it a bit, and I am going to actually debark all these ones first. What? You impressed?
Yeah.
We impressed Helena. Woohoo! So we're gonna try and fell this one. Hopefully it doesn't land on the deck. There's a nice opening where it should be able to fall. So, and it seems like it's a good size. We should be able to get at least 2 of these beams out of it. And yeah, I had a lot of people in the comments recommending to go a little bit higher on the back cut, so I'm gonna try doing that. We did it. So now I think just one more of these and we should have enough to do the deck. But first I'm gonna get this all cleaned up. So we got the one down there, and there's definitely gonna be enough for a second one. debarking this one now. This is another tree we just felled, so hopefully after this we won't need to cut anything else down and we'll have enough. There's another 6-meter bit that I gotta get. We still need 2 more beams to get 60-centimeter gaps. I'm gonna try doing 1 more and then we should have enough and be done, and then I can start notching and getting everything all set up. So that's 60. I know where they all are gonna go. So now I'm just gonna, with the pencil, get a long line across so I know where I'm gonna have to notch it. Also, obviously, because all of these logs are different sizes, I measured based on like the front and the back one, how much I have them coming up off of the other log. I think it was like 7 centimeters on this side and a couple less on the other. But yeah, every single time I'm gonna measure it so I try and like get the notches to have the same amount of clearance, I guess, over this base log to get it as level as possible. But I mean, like I've said many times before, I feel like I know this thing's not gonna be perfect. As long as we don't like have stuff freaking sliding around the tent, I'm happy with it. This side is much more annoying. The chainsaw died, so the batteries are charging. I don't know if there's gonna be enough battery to notch this part of the log. Our big battery is running low too, so today's gonna be our last day here. So basically whatever I get done in this next chainsaw battery is what we've got for this trip. Hopefully this all works out though. I think we're on the last few steps and you can see it and it feels really good. So hopefully the batteries are charged up when I go back and we can get the last little bits done for this trip and get her done next time. At first I was just using the chisel, but the axe makes it 10 times easier. So now I got all the notches on the bottom done, like of the big log. I'm gonna notch the other side, but I was thinking the best way to do that might be to just grab one of the decking pieces and put it on top so I can see where the space is. Everything is round, so it's really hard to just use the tape measure. I feel like that could work if I just put the decking on top, see which logs are a little too high so we can make deeper notches in those ones to make it level. I mean, it's pretty level. This is a little bit higher on this side. This one's high, that one's high. I think this one's honestly good. I don't think we're gonna notch that one. This one's the lowest. Yeah, the same two basically just need a little bit of an adjustment and then we should be good on this side. I think if I get this one down, it should be good. I mean, it seems pretty good. So we got everything done that we were gonna do this trip. Everything's dead, so we gotta go home. This half of the deck, we got the foundation part, or the frame structure, whatever it is, completely finished. As you can see by the board, I mean, it lays on there pretty perfectly. And when you put the water level on there, it's basically as straight as it can be. I'm really happy about that. Yeah, so next trip, we're going to have to do what we did to this half, like notch the other ones so that it's level with this half. I don't think that'll be too bad. After that, we just bolt them like we did these, and we get the decking up here, screw it to the thing, and it should be easy since the decking is already on the island. It's not too far away. And then we can get the tent over here and do all the fun stuff. We get to, you know, enjoy the deck that we put all the work into. So really excited about that. And yeah, it's been a good trip. And thank you guys for all the comments, all the help, all the support. It's been awesome. We read everything, and it's nice. Like, I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. So when people that know what they're doing tell us, like, give us tips and do that kind of things, it really helps. We do try and use it in any case that we can. Next trip, if you notice video differences, Helen is actually going to visit family. So I'm going to be coming to the island by myself for the first time. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's been the trip so far. We got a good amount done. It was a lot of work. Time for me to go.